The unwritten rules every woman learns too late. Some truths about womanhood don't come in textbooks and nobody warns you about them. You only find them out after heartbreak, after wasted years, or after realizing you gave too much of yourself away. These are the unwritten rules every woman learns, but often too late. And the earlier you understand them, the more powerful, peaceful, and magnetic your life becomes. In this video, I'm going to share the lessons women usually discover after it's already cost them something. But you don't have to wait until life forces you to learn the hard way. Subscribe to For Every Woman XO for more insights like this, and like this video as we begin. Rule 1. Kindness without boundaries becomes exploitation. Many women grow up being taught to be good girls, to be agreeable, selfless, overly accommodating. People-pleasing is often rooted in fear of rejection. The more you overextend, the more you attract those who take advantage. A woman who constantly says yes at work isn't seen as more valuable. She's seen as the one who can be dumped on. True kindness is structured by boundaries. Respect comes from the word no more than endless yes. Here's the thing. When you don't set limits, the world sets them for you, and they're never in your favor. Rule 2. Silence protects more than explanations. We're not talking poor communication here, but over-explaining that drains your presence and yields nothing. Women often feel pressured to justify their choices, emotions, or boundaries. But over-explaining weakens authority. The human brain values brevity under authority. Over-explaining subconsciously signals doubt. Saying, "I can't make it tonight," is more powerful than giving a 5-minute excuse about why. Silence is a power move. It creates clarity, mystery, and respect. Every time you over-explain, you give people a reason to debate your decisions. Your silence leaves them no room to argue. Rule 3. Respect comes from what you allow, not beauty. Society often teaches women that beauty is the highest form of power. That beauty without boundaries attracts admiration, not respect. What you allow teaches people how to treat you. A woman who excuses disrespect, no matter how stunning, quickly loses authority. A woman who upholds her standards, no matter her looks, naturally commands respect. Charm may draw people in, but boundaries are what make them stay mindful. Attention is easy to get. Respect is harder. What you allow sets the difference. Rule 4. Consistency reveals character, not words. Many women get stuck believing words, promises, and grand gestures. But character is revealed in patterns, not moments. The brain is wired to believe emotional highs, which is why love bombing feels convincing. But it's daily behavior that tells the truth. Someone who constantly cancels, breaks promises, or disappears after apologizing isn't changing. Words are cheap. Promises are pretty. But patterns? They never lie. Don't measure people by what they say. Measure them by what they repeat, because repetition is the loudest form of truth. If you want to know who someone really is, stop listening. Start watching. Rule 5. Privacy is elegance. The most unforgettable women don't tell the world everything. Privacy makes presence feel more refined. Oversharing reduces perceived value. When everything is on display, nothing feels rare. Sharing milestones after they're secure, instead of narrating every fragile stage, creates an aura of stability and grace. Keep your life on a time delay. Share when things are settled, not while they're still unfolding. Rule 6. Not everyone is meant to like you, and that's your power. Women are conditioned to seek approval, to smooth edges, to be universally liked. But universal approval means you've watered yourself down. Rejection sensitivity often comes from childhood conditioning. But paradoxically, trying to be liked makes you invisible. The most respected women are polarizing. Some love them, some don't. But no one ignores them. The courage to be disliked is the doorway to authenticity. If everyone likes you, it's because you haven't shown them who you really are. Rule 7: self-worth cannot be outsourced. Too many women learn self-worth from relationships, achievements, or external validation. But when those collapse, so does identity. External validation activates the same reward pathways as addictive substances, which means dependency is inevitable if you rely on it. A woman who only feels beautiful when complimented will collapse in silence. A woman who owns her worth radiates regardless. Your self-worth is built internally, through keeping promises to yourself, regulating your emotions, and standing firm in who you are. When you realize your worth is not up for negotiation, everything about how you carry yourself changes. Rule 8: time is your greatest asset. Guard it fiercely. Women often waste years on situations, jobs, or people that don't grow them. The painful truth: time never returns. Sunk cost fallacy explains why people stay longer in bad situations. They want to justify what they've already invested. Staying in a relationship for 5 years because you already put in too much time, when leaving would have opened doors sooner. Cut losses early. Time is not renewable. Money can be regained. Energy can be restored. But time is the one currency you never get back. Rule 9: decisions are stronger without too many opinions. If you crowdsource your choices, you'll always second-guess yourself. Authority weakens when it's outsourced. Seeking constant validation activates doubt instead of confidence. The more opinions, the less clarity. A woman who polls friends on every career move rarely feels secure in her decision. Take advice, but let the final word come from within. Confidence grows when authority stays in your hands. When you stop handing out your authority, you finally start trusting yourself. Rule 10: beauty is an amplifier, not the foundation. Makeup and fashion are tools, but your true glow comes from within. They magnify what's already inside. External beauty draws attention, but internal grounding determines whether it lasts. 2 women can wear the same dress, but only the one radiating self-possession makes it unforgettable. Invest in presence and inner composure first. Style will then amplify, not replace your power. Clothes may turn heads, but your presence is what makes them stay. These rules are rarely spoken, but they shape every woman's life. The sooner you learn them, the less you'll pay in regret, heartbreak, and wasted years. Now, I want to hear from you. Which of these rules hit you the hardest? Which one do you wish you had learned earlier? Let's talk in the comments. If you learned something, like this video and subscribe for more insights on building your presence, confidence, and worth. Watch this next. How to build your self-worth. Most women overlook this, but it changes everything about how you're seen. You'll find the link in the description box below. See you in the next video. You are for every woman XO.